Today's video is brought to you by Omaze. You can use my link in the description for your chance into winning a BMW 2002 Turbo plus $20,000 cash. What's going on, ladies and gents? So the last 24 hours have been hectic, really weird. And I'm gonna try and word this as carefully as I can. Woke up and allegedly the welder that they were using was stolen. And so that kind of shook us up, and it just made for a really weird day. They have a new one. They got this figured out, and now they are, in fact, finishing the roof. Nonetheless, whatever happened was kind of weird. There was some sort of thief or malintent person on a property, and so we spent thousands in upgrading some more security to the house, which is, you know, it is what it is. Super weird, but yeah, those of you who follow me on Twitter and Instagram know that it was just definitely just an odd day. Wasn't really awesome. It definitely shook me up a little bit. We're back, and they are finishing up the shack. Also been thinking about the layout a little bit more. In order to have full-size lifts, I can't have a lift under one of these rafters, because where I'm going to have to put the lift, this rafter is about 12.5 feet right there. I need 157 inches for a full-size lift. So I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have the full-size lift over there. I'm gonna have the storage lift in the middle under the rafter, because it doesn't need to go that high. And then I'm gonna have the other full-size lift right here. And that actually might be better, because I'll have like the main lift area and a big work area, lift, buy all the stuff, so I don't have to like drag welding equipment over there if I need to. So I think that actually might work better. It has been super awesome. A bunch of you guys, I've had some like people who watch the channel who are industrial engineers that have reached out and been like, hey, what's the layout of your shop, or at least what's the size exactly, so that I can help you figure it out. And so it's been really cool, and you guys have been really awesome about this, and I'm really excited that you guys are so stoked to be a part of the shop build. Now, while we're doing that, I gotta multitask. I got so much to do right now. In order for this car to start, this is my single turbo Lexus build. If you guys want to watch any of this, you guys should. It's a very clean, cool build. Like, look how shiny and neat it is. I mean, this is gonna be so nice. I have to get the main harness out of the bay, which is this guy right here. It goes all the way through and into the firewall, and then also all the way around to right here. So I'm pretty sure I might have to just completely disassemble the interior, which is fine because the interior is pretty garbage. I think 02 to 05 have the issue to where like the interior just melts in IS300s. I could be wrong on the years, but there's a certain year where it just starts melting. I don't know why. But I'm gonna flock the dash, because that's one of my favorite things to do, and it looks really cool, and it's super clean looking. It looks like felt. Today is really just a classic like day in the life vlog of, here's what I'm doing, here's what's going on in my life back there. Here's the car I haven't revealed yet. Don't worry, guys. It's gonna be like, as soon as I have a lift in the ShankShack, you'll know what this car is. Anyways, let's get to work. Like I've said before, one of the biggest reasons we've been able to do stuff like the ShankShack is through our channel sponsors. Today's video is brought to you by Omaze. Omaze is a really cool organization that prioritizes charity and impacting the world while also hosting really cool events and opportunities for you guys to win really cool stuff. Omaze is hosting a giveaway with a BMW 2002 Turbo. Plus, you can win $20,000 cash with it. I would get thinking right now, what would you do with 20K cash on top of a 2002 Turbo? Now, I don't know if you know much about these cars, but this is one of the rarest and coolest cars BMW has ever made. The car that you have the opportunity of winning has actually been completely restored by its previous race car driver owners. Meticulously cared for and meticulously restored. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. This particular giveaway is benefiting the charity of Peterson Automotive Museum. Peterson Automotive Museum provides educational information about the automobile and how it affects life and culture. Each year they work with schools to get children to go on field trips for STEAM-focused tours. Your generosity is going to help these guys provide 25,000 children with education this year. Think about it. What would you do with this car and $20,000 cash? Use that link I have for you in the description. You guys can check it out, read more. Anyways, back to the video. So these guys dipped out a little early today, but they did do a lot of work. As you can see, the entire exoskeleton of the shop is pretty much done. They will end up having to weld a couple more of these crossbars tomorrow, but I'm actually pretty sure that by the end of tomorrow, windows, doors, frame, and a couple walls should be up. But now we're gonna move on to the Lexus. My friend Chris, White Jesus, is coming over. If you guys remember him, he's kind of an OG, been a friend of mine since high school. He's gonna help me rip out this, all the stuff I need to do to the Lexus. What did we first do an interior on? My Miata?
No, my
Your RSX! I forgot about that. That's been... Wish us luck, boys. We're gonna just whop this thing out. Dude, I completely forgot about the RSX. It's gonna end up having to... Something's still a little bit caught towards the middle. A little snappy. That should be low enough to get out. Okay, look at that. Are you proud of us, guys? We beat the time that the internet said it took.
We did.
You can see that this is just, it needs a lot of love, so flocking this dash will be amazing. I don't know why I just did that. See? Concrete's so nice. You want 50-50 the... Here you go, bro. Crook the wall. Whoa! Yep. Come on, cut it. Yo! If only I could. Hey, there you go.
Tomorrow for sure.
Little update, I just talked to Cam at Tweaked. All of this stuff, like, technically, this car is so complicated, all that is technically the main harness. All I needed to do was really remove this piece and push it into the car because this stuff isn't waterproof. So what we're gonna have to do is he's gonna have to make me a patch harness that goes from here back into the firewall, and we're probably going to tuck both ECUs around where the passenger's feet are. So I didn't do all this for no reason. I mean, I need to paint the dash, but at least I can go ahead and plug everything back in and get all the grounds and stuff done. But I'm gonna wrap up the IS today, and then let's go ahead. I'm gonna just get some more footage of the shop because what they're doing is cool. They're making a lot of progress.
It starts the show.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Do you want some ice water?
Let me hop up here. How high does this sucker go?
This one only goes 20 foot. The one we normally get goes, what, 24, 25?
All right. Ever since these guys showed up, I wanted to ride this thing. Dude. Oh, dude. This is awesome. Jeez. Man, if you're scared of heights, don't get on one of these suckers. I'm literally where my drone usually is. It's pretty cool. Look at that, you can see the roof so well. I can just see everything from up here. It's like a sniper nest. That's pretty damn cool. I need me one of these. I've lived today. Yeah, I got stuck. Get out of it. Uh-oh. That's not the first bad thing that's gonna happen to this guy. You've done good so far. Take off. Hey! Well, we had a fire. It wasn't big, it was just like because we've had dead grass right here for so long. So I had to bring the hose over here and not water the concrete, but the grass instead. They are now done with this half of the shop. So their goal, I guess, this actually, I guess, was a huge update because we didn't even have any roof whenever this video started. All of the rafters are now up and they have the little connector beams right up there, you can see. But check this out, bro. I got a whole ass shop. right now. And so what they finished up today, the door location and one of the window locations. I believe we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 2 more windows, I think, going right there, so I can have some nice natural light during the day. But this is really cool. To be honest, I've never known how a shop like this actually gets built. I didn't realize that some dude sits out in the heat all day with a stick welder and actually forms the windows, forms the doors, takes very like precise measurements. I mean, this is cool. Like, they mark the center, they go over here. You've got this window right here. This is gonna be the wall. This is gonna be the door. This is getting real, like really real. Let me show you actually, next video, you're gonna see the color of the shop. It's gonna look so sick. Our builder actually went out and got us special windows and not just like the cheap white ones. And we got a really cool door to use too. Oh bro, this wood is sick. I could build a ramp. I could build a ramp for my skateboard out of this. That sounds like a terrible idea. We got us like special black windows. So like it's gonna look super sleek. It's not just gonna look like a shop, guys. The ShankShack's gonna look like pretty sick. Oh my God, look at this from this angle. That is a huge shop. Hi, babe. Honestly, our biggest sponsor, I think, for the shop, for the shack, is gonna be BendPak. They're sending us so much stuff. 3 lifts. I'm going to have a press, transmission stands, workbenches, roll around stuff. Sorry, it's really windy. I'm gonna have so many amazing things. Once the shop is even up to, her dad and I and her and all of us are gonna start making like workbenches and stuff going along the sides. I mean, like, we got a lot of planning to do.
I love it. You can be working, watching us play in the backyard, keep an eye on it.
We can see I can see our chickens from here for when we get chickens. That's crazy. I was talking to my friend from BendPak yesterday. I was like, dude, isn't it nuts how like our relationship, you and I, BendPak, started in a 1-car garage with your little quick jacks. And now we're out here getting 3 additional lifts. For the first time ever, I'm gonna have full capability, full potential to do literally anything. This is the beginning. What's crazy and how I have to think about this is an end goal for a lot of people. But for me, this is the beginning. Nothing's stopping me. And so I'm looking at this as not an end game, an end result. I don't want to kick back and relax and say, hey, I finally have a huge shop in my backyard. Let's kick back, relax, and just enjoy what I have. Like, no, it's time to work harder than ever and to get some really crazy stuff done. It's gonna be pretty cool.
I'm so excited.
I want to hit you with not to ever be discouraged. I made an analogy several weeks ago, it was actually probably a month or 2 ago, about like driving and staying in your lane, how some people go faster than you, and you'll always have people that are moving faster than you in life. And I want to just remind you guys, first off, don't compare. Because comparison is the thief of joy and it's never gonna get you anywhere. But I've seen so many people surpass me and so many people swoop ahead of me, sweep ahead of me. I've always just stayed in my lane. Someday I know no matter how many people pass me on each side, I'm gonna get there. I'm just gonna keep working my absolute hardest and we're gonna make it happen. This is gonna be a sick build. The IS obviously is in a weird spot right now, but we'll figure that out. We're working with Tweaked, we're gonna make it happen. Check out the code that I have for you in the description to enter into winning that BMW 2002 Turbo. I'll see you guys later. Have an amazing day. Hey, I got 2 videos for you, boys and girls. I don't want to not include the ladies.
I mean, I watch, so at least
True.
one.
Victoria, watch those 2 videos, Victoria, and subscribe.